We're at Crockett Park in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and we are going to go out. They have some storms. Gonna walk in the rain with my love.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Indeed. Give you a thumbs up too.
Time's 4:58, and we're getting ready to hit the trail. You ready?
Good eye.
Let's go. You can hear the rain a hit coming down. Pretty cute.
Trail is slightly soggy, just slightly soggy. Beautiful day, man. The temperatures, I think, what was it, 82?
Yeah.
Miss Molly, I think it was 82 when we left the house, something like that. And right now we're taking part of the Trail of Tears, and then we're gonna hit the let me think what it is, Lake Trail Road, and then we're going to pick up Crawfish Hollow Trail as we walk. It's not very far. I think it's a little over 4 miles, something like that, so it's not bad. It's just a nice walk.
Get off of me.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Either you got to go or I got to go, one or the other.
Oh,
Trying to miss the wet spots here. I tell you just about need it. Although we've been having a dry spell, so this is nice. The Lord knows what we need. We enjoy the rain. We enjoy getting out.
yeah. You hear that thunder roll?
I hear that thunder rolling.
Also don't have lightning on. Good. I love walking in the rain.
Give me both. This is a nice wide trail. You could drive your truck down this thing. Have plenty of room to spare on each side.
We don't normally bring Cheyenne out on these ones. On the short hikes, she likes staying at home. We take her out on the long overnighters with us.
Yeah, she's a homebody.
Yes.
Shy is. She don't like to leave. She likes the couch too much and getting up in the bed and getting under the covers. That's her favorite thing. I think she'd rather do that than eat.
Yes. I believe so. She's a couch potato.
Yes.
She likes to just sit and watch videos of Monty from what's that? The name of his channel?
I can't think of it right now.
Oh,
Matthew Post's Adventures, I think.
yes, Matthew Poe's Adventures. Anytime we watch the YouTube and we have Matthew Poe's on there, if she hears Monty, she gets up and she watches it the whole time he's on there. It's funny.
Yeah. Monty is Matthew's dogs, one of his dogs.
It's Holly.
She enjoys watching Monty. Dogs. They're different.
Yes, they're different.
Oh, that was a good one.
Woo! Hello, world.
In case you're wondering why we don't have rain gear on this time of year, this is August, what's today's date? 26th?
23rd.
23rd, August 23rd. You get soaked just walking when it's not raining, so
Yeah.
here in Middle Tennessee, the humidity
You put on
and
the
everything.
rain gear, you about die from the heat.
You would probably get more wet from the rain gear with the little bit of rain that's falling right now than you would from the rain for sure. So it's just not worth wearing a raincoat or a poncho or something like that. And since it's nice weather, when I say nice, I'm talking temperature wise, in the 80s, you know, we're only going to be a couple miles, like I said, about 4 miles, so just best to not wear a poncho or a rain suit. And we've turned off on the Lindsay Lake Trail, or the Lake Trail Road, I think it's called. and which is another pretty wide trail. Crawfish Valley Trail is a little bit narrower, well, quite a bit narrower, but they're all nice trails. Bad as ticks are this year, 2019, they're not bad at all going on these trails because they're so wide, so you don't have to worry about that too much. Although I think our clothes, both of them, has been treated with permethrin. Our socks too. Permethrin's there's a terrapin. Say hello. Say hello to my little friend. Anyway, so permethrin works very good against mosquitoes and ticks and chiggers. We have a lot of chiggers.
It's horrible this year.
Yeah, the chigger's been really bad this year too. I think I'll cut you off here unless we come up with something good to talk about. Don't want to bore you with 4 miles of trails.
I'm not going to try to run to keep after him because last time I tried to run, I went splat on my face on top of treble hooks. Huh? I said, I ain't going to run to try to keep up with you. Last time I tried to run to keep up, I got treble hooks in my chest from falling flat on my face. I crashed and burned.
And you see the wild beast emerge from the foliage. There, Sasquatch. Carrying trekking poles. Wearing a hat. Carrying them bacon savers.
Yeah. Coming down that hill, that's the steepest hill that we do. Coming on this trail, you've got to have them. But it was enough to get. It was enough to get my glasses to fog up.
You can see you got just a nice light rain. I think I had about 2 raindrops hit me till I got out here on this bridge. The foliage is just so dense in there, the canopy, that you got to have a pretty good rain before you get wet from the rain, let's say it that way. It's a floating bridge, a pontoon bridge that crosses the feeder creek. There's a turtle. Whoop, just went down. Crosses the feeder creek that feeds into Lake Lindsay here. I've never seen them, but they had reports of 2 alligators in here last year, but I've never seen 2 alligators. I've never seen one, but just because I haven't seen them doesn't mean they're not in here, I reckon.
I've seen some drags.
I've seen something. And there's a squirrel.
Over the hills.
There's a squirrel. Oh.
They didn't think no verticals would be out in this.
Yeah. No verticals in this weather, people. Come on. Animals are horizontals and human beings are verticals. That's something that Miss Molly and I, there's a squirrel up there too.
I heard him yelling.
I didn't see where he went. Oh, there he is. He's on that limb right there. I don't know if you can see him or not against the sky. We're on the Crawfish Trail loop on the other side of the lake. And the dark, mysterious woods at 524. That was a pretty good guess. If you have the opportunity, there's quite a few trails here at David Crockett Park in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Beautiful trails. Some of them, one of them is paved for bikes, and people walk it too. And there's an exercise trail. I think they call it the fitness trail, where they have some machines set up, like a rowing machines and things like that. You know, they've got about, I don't even know, 6, 8 different machines, and so you can walk, you can, and it uses your body weight. You know, they've got like a bench press kind of thing, and it just picks you up. And I don't know, I've never used those because I'm lazy. But the Bible says, you know, bodily exercise profiteth little. Amen. Nah, exercise is good, but anyway, Miss Molly was talking about the drags. This is one of them here. I was thinking it was a beaver. I've trapped a lot of beaver when I was younger, beaver and muskrat and stuff like that. But that's a wide trail, and I know beavers run, you know, they run close to the ground. But I have never seen any tracks to be able to tell if it's a beaver. She swears it's an alligator slide. I don't know. Not really sure what it is. I thought maybe that was a track, but it's not. But there's 2 of these. Well, there's chewed sticks right there. I think it's a beaver. I'm going with beaver, Miss Molly. There's some chewed sticks in there. Okay. Bark's peeled off of them and such. But I say beaver. I don't think it's alligators. There was a report in the newspaper last year, I think, where one of the rangers had spotted 2 alligators here at Crockett. There's a couple of real steep places, what they call the stair trail. Man, it goes up. I don't know what degree that thing is. There's another one of those beaver trails, and slides into the water there. But the stairs trail, I'm sorry, is pretty steep. It's not quite vertical. I mean, 90-degree vertical, but it's probably, I bet it's 60 degrees. So it's pretty, you know, pretty steep. It'll definitely give you a workout. If you want to get that old pump workout, amen, your heart, it'll definitely work you out. And then as you follow it around, it goes down a spot that's probably not quite as steep as the one. It might be like maybe 50 degrees, which is still pretty steep. But beautiful trails along Shoal Creek, trails that wind in and out across the lake there, which you can't really see. You can't see the trails, of course, but there are fingers, you know, points that come out toward the water, and it follows the contour of the land. Very nice trails. You know, I can walk 3 miles. I can walk 14, 15 miles. There's enough trails where you can do that. You can take different ones, that type of thing. You know, get outside and enjoy God's creation. It'll help your body and your mind. You know, you get your mind off other things. We worry about work and friends and all kinds of stuff, family. It's nice to just get out and not have to think about those things. Let your mind relax a little bit instead of just sitting in front of the television. And Miss Molly loves the game. She plays, I don't know, several different games, 4 or 5, I think. I'm not much of a gamer. I just don't do that. Not normally. Sometimes I might play a little Mario Kart or something. That's about the extent of my gaming.
We decided after being out a few times, we use just water, and as soon as we get home, we grab our Gatorade for electrolytes. We found some Propel packets up at Walmart full of electrolytes, put it in our water, and we have that with us now. And it's pretty good tasting.
Feel, you know, there's a little bit of a breeze blowing, but you get a glorious breeze when you walk, so you can make your own breeze. Yeah.
Here he goes, just blowing in the breeze. Oh, I don't know, we're starting to get some lightning now, so we're gonna turn around and start back, or we're gonna continue?
Oh no,
This the end of it?
Yeah, it gets the grass gets high down there, and I don't like to get into the chiggers, so.
Okay.
Even though I have permethrin on, I just turn around and head back.
So we're going to turn around and start heading back. How that plant grew up around those trees. I'll tell you, in God's nature, it always makes a way. God takes care of us. He takes care of everything. Right? Oh yeah.
It was just a very light rain when we come across the bridge, and it's coming down pretty good. But I mean, even raining this hard, you know, we haven't had a whole lot of rain hit us. Well, it's, you know, it's dripping off the leaves, off the canopy, but it's I'm dry. I'm probably sweated more. I'm damp from sweat. You know, because fat man sweat, but than I am from the rain, certainly.
We're on what we call the crawfish trail now. It has 5 points. And we're on the first one. Hit the 5th one. We have a little spot from that and we get back to our truck. Point number 2. 4 more to go. I thought there was only 5. There's 6. I'm sorry. There's 6 points on Crawfish Trail. 2 down, 4 to go. This drops off pretty good down from this trail.
I'd say over 100 foot.
Over 100 foot.
Oh yeah. That's it.
I wouldn't want to slip over the hill.
I wouldn't either.
You wouldn't stop rolling till you hit the water.
And then if you wasn't knocked out on your way down, you know, from your head bouncing off a rock or a tree.
And then you're really praying them alligators aren't down there.
Yeah. I should mention that, you know, in the summertime you can get away with this, hiking in the rain without rain gear. In the fall, in the spring, you know, definitely in the winter, I wouldn't recommend it. Hypothermia can set in very quickly. In fact, a lot of people suffer from hypothermia in warmer weather than they do in colder weather. And so you have to be aware, you know, of your trail, how long it's going to take you, that type of thing. And should something happen to where I blew out a knee, which I'm prone to do. I've got bad knees, or something like, or I'd fall and break a leg or whatever. I do have things in my day pack. I carry a day pack. Oh, and something else. If you're ever walking this crawfish trail and you come to this bridge and it's wet, be very, very careful. It is extremely slick. You can get hurt very bad. It's a good 6 or 7 foot drop over the edge there, and this thing gets slicker and snot on a doorknob. But I have things in my day pack. I always carry my day pack with me. I've got my water filter and a tarp, you know, an emergency kind of blanket, and if something should happen, you know, I'd be set. I've got some snacks. I mean, I could be here 3 or 4 days, you know, even if I was immobile, as long as I was close to water, a water source like that, and be good, you know, till somebody found me. So it's good to be prepared, but again, you need to watch about what time of year it is and that type of thing, and the temperatures. All right, I'd be remiss in not saying that and just make you think that it's okay to go walking in the rain anytime you feel like it. Miss Molly and I was fishing one time, had the temperature drop. It was almost 60 degrees.
I think so. That
one day, it was, I mean, it dropped off, and luckily, you know, we had some jackets with us. I mean, we went out, it was like 80, you know, 80 degrees, and it dropped down cold. And so you have to be prepared. We knew it was going to do that. But in the fall and in the spring, you don't know, you know, from 1 minute to the next, or I should say 1 hour to the next, the weather could change on you very quick. And so it's good to have, you know, to be prepared, I guess is what I'm saying.
We're coming up on point 4 of Crawfish Trail. 2 more points?
2 more points.
So I had to stop. My shoes were getting a little loose on me, and so I had to retighten. Woo! Fall down the hill, Molly. We're gonna get going again. Finished up 4, heading to 5.
You know, I would like to say too, and I don't think I've ever said this in the past, but I appreciate the rangers here at Crockett Park, David Crockett Park. You know, they're a good group of people, and the staff here, you know, take real good care of this place, keep the grass cut, and keep the trails fairly clean. As you can see, there's the blow over being sawed, and we've had to cross over some trees that have fallen not too awful long ago. I don't know what kind of mushrooms those are, but they do a fine job. And folks, if you're watching, you know, the staff here, anyone on the staff of David Crockett Park, listen, I just want to thank you. You know, I mean, I just really appreciate what you do, and just wanted you to know that.
Okay, we're making a turn to number 6. Getting ready to hit the last part of the Crawfish Trail. We'll hit this one, and the next one will be the little John up to his truck.
Gets so caught up in, Miss Molly gets so caught up in taking pictures and videos, she gets kind of lagging behind a little bit. But She does that because it gives me a chance to catch my breath, right, Miss Molly?
Exactly.
Let's finish this up.
I got to take care of my old man.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I just had 4 or 5 deer run in front of me. I got my camera zoomed all the way out. You can see, oops, Molly bumped my hand. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can make it out there or not, but there was 2 babies in the group. Let's slide up here. Yeah, I can see them with my bare eyes. Right. It's hard to find it when you zoomed. Okay, that stump. They're to the right of that. See the bottom of or that pile of leaves? There they are. You can see them there. Miss Molly's camera takes much better video and pictures than mine does. There they are. I'm sorry for the quality of the pictures there. They're not very good. I'm gonna try to lift my arms up. Maybe I can get a... Anyway, we've played around so much on this hike. We're running about a half hour, probably 20 minutes later than I thought we would. And man, supper's calling me. So I'm gonna cut this off and we'll holler at you back at the truck. Sand trail is my favorite eating mushroom. Oh, that make you slap your granny. They're so good. It's my favorite mushroom. Love them. Anyways, we're back to the truck, or nearly 75, 80 yards, and we'll be at the truck. Miss Molly, how you doing? Did you enjoy today?
I enjoyed it. My feet are hurting a little bit, but we got to get us some better shoes.
I told you earlier, man, I'm looking forward to supper. You know, can't wait. When we come out here, we see deer and I get hungry, and we see turkey and I get hungry, and we see squirrel and I get hungry. And I know that makes a lot of vegetarians mad, but you know, it is what it is. And I don't care if you want to eat vegetables all the time. Vegetarian diet's good for you. But I'm looking forward to, you know, getting home, that's where we're probably gonna pick something up. And we see avocados. I am hungry. Armadillos. And right now I'm seeing avocados dancing around in my head. But anyways, thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click subscribe, share, all that stuff. Hit that thumbs up button, and it'd be a big help. All right, Miss Molly, you got anything to say?
No.
You looking for? You got avocados dancing around your head?
Yeah, I got avocados dancing around in my head too.
Let's go get some Mexican food then.
Well, let's go eat.
I hear you.
We'll see y'all later. She's just a standing there.